Christianity wasn't built in comfort, it was built in fire. These are the stories of believers who refuse to deny Jesus, no matter the cost. This is the Martyrs series, Episode 7, The Persecution under Decius, AD 249-251. When Emperor Decius rose to power, he saw one thing spreading faster than Rome could contain: Christianity. Pagan temples were empty, churches were full, even Roman soldiers were converting. Decius feared Christianity, not because it was weak, but because it was taking over. So he launched one of the most violent campaigns in history, not just to punish Christians, but to erase the name of Christian from the earth. He ordered every citizen in the empire to sacrifice to the Roman gods, and anyone who refused was arrested, tortured, or killed. No exceptions. The first major martyr was Fabian, Bishop of Rome. He was seized and beheaded in AD 250. Next came Julian of Cilicia, sewn into a leather sack with serpents and scorpions and thrown into the sea. A young believer named Peter refused to sacrifice to Venus. He said, "I will offer the true God the sacrifice of praise and prayer." For that sentence of faith, he was stretched on a wheel, bones broken, and then beheaded. One of the most heartbreaking stories belonged to a girl only 16 years old, Denisa. Watching another believer recant under torture, she cried, "Why trade a moment of ease for an eternity of misery?" Her words sealed her fate. She confessed Christ publicly and was beheaded. Some resisted not only for themselves, but for others. When two Christians were being dragged to prison, Roman soldiers overheard a young man say, "Where are you taking the innocent?" His name was Marcellinus, and because he defended the faith, he and his two companions were seized, tortured, and executed. The persecution reached Alexandria, where one of the greatest Christian teachers, Origen, was imprisoned, tortured, stretched in irons, and threatened with fire. Though he survived, the wounds marked him for life. He died soon after, worn out by suffering, still faithful. Decius wanted Christianity destroyed, but instead he made it visible, unforgettable, and unstoppable. Because when forced to choose between Caesar and Christ, they chose Christ. Most religions shrink under pressure, but Christianity grows stronger. Every time a believer bleeds, the gospel spreads. Every time a martyr falls, the kingdom rises. Follow for the next story in the Martyrs series.